Okay, ladies, I am all for no plastic surgery. I think that every woman is beautiful the way she is, and our job is to see our beauty, not to see ugliness where there is none. Ugliness and beauty are very subjective, and so many people have this body dysmorphia. Men don't like their bodies either. Women don't like their bodies either. Now, where did we get that message? Who are we comparing ourselves to? Um, I happen to have a waist. A lot of women do liposuction to get a waist, but I can tell it's liposuction because to actually have a waist after the age of 40, there's a whole body alignment health thing, how you move, like if you're all stiff, everybody can tell. And it just makes people kind of get stuck on this unhealthy way of thinking about themselves. There were so many parts of my body that I hated when I was younger. I'm so glad that I never went the surgery route. I have a huge note. I'll tell you what they are. Because so many guys, especially younger guys, I know I get the comments, I'm an old hag, I'm an old prude, no one will ever want me. I get that. But usually what I get is young guys thinking that I'm so beautiful, at least that's what they say. And I've had to work on seeing the beauty where I only saw ugliness. I had to work on seeing beauty where all I saw was ugliness. And I'll tell you, for my nose, I have a big nose, which in some cultures is considered attractive, I guess. But, I'm glad I never got the little bunny nose. I have a big nose. My hair is very fine. I've had to learn to like my fine, soft hair. I've had to learn, instead of looking at my nose, I learned to look at my ears, which I like, or my eyes or my eyebrows, to not focus so much on the things I hate, but focus more on the things that I like. Because high value men, quality men, they like a woman who's natural. They even prefer no makeup or very little makeup. Yes, it's true. They don't like the duck lips. They don't like the caterpillar eyelashes. They don't want the fake hair. A lot of men don't like the fake boobs because they don't look in proportion. They're not soft. Or the fake butts. The liposuction they can't tell, but that's all my own thing. It's more about being healthy and feeling good in our bodies. Let me continue. I also never liked my big butt. I always thought it was too big. I was embarrassed about it. It wasn't until I got into my late 40s that I realized it was kind of an in thing that a lot of guys like. Maybe they always liked it. I just didn't know. I always thought it was too big. I also didn't like, my belly button. I didn't even wear a bikini. After I had kids, I did not wear a bikini. It took a lot of courage for me to start wearing a bikini in my 40s. Because of that saggy skin. I have some bikini videos on here. If you Google it, I'm sure you'll find them. So I'm not going to show you that now, but I have loose skin from having children. And my belly button is not a perfect innie. I was so embarrassed about it, I thought there's no way I could go out in public like that. So much courage to go to the pool in a bikini. I overcame that in my late 40s. And also my legs, I don't have straight legs, but they're a little bit bow-legged. I don't even see that anymore. I just see that they're toned. My feet are not that beautiful. But I focus more on the parts of myself I do like, and I've learned, and also I didn't used to like how my pussy looked, how my vulva looked, and a lot of women do not like how their vulva looks. That's one reason I became a stripper. And when I was 52, after I got divorced, I'm like, if I show my vulva to enough men and they like it, then I'll learn to like it. But that's not how it works. I learned that it's not how it works. Because even though they liked it, I still didn't like it. Because I was thinking, why are men always sending me dick pics? Like, they think their penis is so great. And I'm not sending them pussy pics. What is that about? I got really curious. And then I thought, well, being a stripper will help me with that. That's one of the reasons I became a stripper. But it's not that. We have to learn to like ourselves. We have to learn to see beauty where we see ugly. It's a mental distortion when we think that we're ugly. It's a mental distortion that we have to fix in ourselves. So one thing is to realize, why do I have this thought? what's the comparison? And then the other one is to, it's like an inside job to see the beauty, to start seeing that thing as beautiful. Also to focus on the parts of ourselves that we do like. Every woman has beautiful features and not so beautiful features in her own mind. It could be your hair that's really beautiful, your face, your eyes, your breasts, your ass, your legs. Those are like the main parts of a woman, you know. Any of those can be very beautiful, and so just play up what you have instead of using a knife to chop away what you don't have, because if you go under the knife, I don't know if you ever, for ladies that have done surgery, I don't know if you're ever really happy with that, if it really makes you happy. Maybe it does, I don't know. My thing is always about how can I learn to love what I have. Now, I'm not like a 1 out of 10 ugly, but I'm not a 10 out of 10. I'm probably a 6, or I'm probably a 7 out of 10 looks wise. And also I have a lot of wrinkles. I've never done Botox, microneedling, chemical peels, facelifts, none of that. Never done any of that. I want to grow through life gracefully and in a healthy way, and appreciate what I have, and not, I'd rather spend money on going out to eat or investing in something than chopping up my face. I do not want people chopping up my face. That would scare me. It sounds super scary. I don't want people doing stuff to my face and cutting it all up. Like, that scares me. And I want everything to match. I want to love what I have. I want to be who I am, exactly how I am. That's what I want to do. And women like me are becoming rare, especially in Southern California. If you go to Orange County or Los Angeles, it's even worse than San Diego, where everybody's done, you know, women are, and all the blonde hair, women are usually not naturally blonde as adults. My hairstylist told me that. The girls who are born with blonde hair, it typically darkens when they become teenagers and adults, and coloring the hair blonde is not healthy for it. I do color my hair, color my roots. That's what I do. Color my roots. That's all that I do, and I color my toenails, but not my fingernails. I keep my fingernails short. Okay, I keep them short. I get mani-pedis, and that's it. I just think that women have been sold a bill of goods that beauty is in some kind of looking like a plastic statue. And, you know, a lot of men, they like a woman who's natural looking, who's healthy and is beautiful and who's happy. So I think we're better off spending money on, you know, figuring out why we don't like how we look and being healthy the natural way, instead of using all these filters and getting all these surgeries. You know, you do you can do it. I'm just giving an opinion. I'm giving a counter view to the popular narrative. I'm 62, I've never done any of it. And, you know, certainly you could say I could. Certainly I could have bigger breasts. Certainly I could get rid of my wrinkles. You know, I could get rid of this. I could, those would probably be the main things, but I don't want to do any of that. I don't want to do any of that. Probably the biggest thing I could do if I wanted to do something was get rid of my wrinkles, but I don't want to. I want to learn, I want to age gracefully. There's nothing wrong with aging. Aging is not a disease. It's just a natural part of life. Let's just embrace it and just be the healthiest version we can be. And that's going to show through. That's going to radiate through. I don't think that you can medicalize through medication your way to happiness, and you cannot plastic surgerize your way to happiness. And I think that there's way too much of that going on now. You know, all those things about my body I didn't like when I was a teenager. I'm so glad I didn't spend money on surgery fixing any of that. Because now I learned to like myself the way I am. And it wasn't easy. Like I said, I hated a lot of parts of how I am. You know, I'm getting older, I have wrinkles, and that's just, as long as I feel good in my body, and I feel good in my body. That's the main thing. So that's just my opinion on it. So to summarize, focus on how you feel inside, focus on your health, and learn to question what the parts of you that you think are ugly. The parts of you that are ugly, learn to love them, and start focusing on the parts of yourself that are beautiful. Okay, say that you have like a flat butt. You probably have beautiful breasts or beautiful hair or beautiful face. Okay, you have one of those. Focus on that. Focus on your beautiful face. Not all guys care about a big butt, big tits. They don't. Focus on the parts that you like. Maybe your breasts are small, but they're perky. Maybe you have a nice rounded shape. There's some guys who love that. Learn your rounded shape. We all have different body types. Some people are very skinny. Some people are more voluptuous and curvy. Just learn to love who you are. Learning to love ourselves is probably the biggest thing that we're here to do. And then from loving ourselves and loving other people, that's probably one of the biggest things that we're here to do. And if you can't love other people, it's better to just not even be around them or leave comments on their videos, frankly. But anyway, thank you so much for watching.